Not too funny.
Hey, coach. Boom, boom, boom. And it's like.
I made this fight happen because I know Teo is one of the guys at 140. He got a big resume, big accomplishments. And I know there's going to be some doubt with people and fans when I go fight this guy. It's going to be people that really believe that this guy is going to beat me. I'm not on the level that I think I am and I say I am. So I made this fight for that reason. That was my competitive edge kind of kicked in when I wanted to make this.
Breaking news in the boxing world as Anthony Joshua is now officially training alongside Shakur Stevenson ahead of the Teofimo Lopez fight. This isn't random work in the gym, this is strategic preparation. When Shakur teams up with a former heavyweight world champion, it shows real intent and a level of focus that Lopez simply cannot afford to overlook. Teofimo Lopez brings strength and power, but Anthony Joshua working with Shakur Stevenson shifts the equation entirely. Shakur is now prepared to deal with physical fighters at the elite level. Power alone won't bother a boxer being refined by a heavyweight champion. Skill, discipline, and control will wear Teofimo down as the rounds go by.
Great defensive fighter, very good offensive fighter. The difference between the two for me, I think that Teofimo might be a little bit stronger of the two. But, you know, speed can sometimes nullify power.
It depends on if you can use your speed to get you from round to round as opposed to avoiding that.
Shakur Stevenson breaks down how he shut down an elite opponent using control, not size or raw power. That calm dominance aligns perfectly with Anthony Joshua preparing Shakur Stevenson for Teofimo Lopez. Managing the pace, limiting offense, and forcing errors is how Shakur dismantles fighters round after round.
I felt like you knew how little Lomachenko was, and you kind of capitalized off of that.
Heck no, that man was a lot to deal with. Y'all don't understand, the man was #1.
Yeah,
over
sure.
Canelo, over Crawford, over Inu.
But you don't think that the size advantage kind of helped you?
Bro, styles make fights, not the size.
I agree with that. I'm with you on that. But for the first 6 rounds, he didn't punch.
Because I didn't let him.
You didn't let him punch?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I want to see this magic. Must be magic then, man.
Shakur Stevenson's endurance will be vital against a fighter like Teofimo Lopez. Anthony Joshua working with him helps ensure he can manage constant pressure and stay sharp late in the fight. Conditioning, timing, and patience will allow Shakur to take early aggression and take control as the rounds build, turning Lopez's power into a weakness.
The way he beats you is fitness. He starts off slowly and going in, and it gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. You know, so you have to be fit, and he keeps.
Shakur Stevenson's focus looks razor sharp, locked in on the top opponent with zero distractions. Months of work under Anthony Joshua will elevate his timing, movement, and counterpunching to another level. Confidence and patience are essential against Teofimo Lopez, and Shakur's mental edge already puts him ahead. His discipline and game plan show this is more than simple training. It's a full blueprint to control Lopez round by round.
Come on, bro. Get on with the humble stuff, bro. I want the Teo that's rowdy. Like, where is he at, bro?
I'll show you January 31st.
Okay, we gonna see. I don't like this version. It's like, man, listen here, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do come fight night? That's what I want to hear.
You'll see.
Okay, I can't wait. I promise you,
I've been here. I'm gonna continue to stay here.
I've been looking at you for years, bro.
I've been here. I'm gonna stay
for
here.
years. I've been already.
Okay, that's good.
I played it out of my brain.
You gotta focus on the top guy.
For sure, you
gotta
the top
focus
guy.
on the #1.
Legs and movement are everything, and Anthony Joshua is refining Shakur Stevenson's footwork to near perfection for Teofimo Lopez. Keeping sharp legs through every round is what separates champions from challengers. Shakur's ability to stay light, shift angles, and move efficiently will will force Lopez to chase shadows. Conditioning, balance, and precise shots, combined with Joshua's insight, create a fighter built to outlast power and expose weaknesses round after round.
Front of him, and I said, look, if you're to believe that he had the best training camp, his legs have gone. And if I've got it wrong.
Shakur Stevenson is a master of skill, timing, and boxing IQ. Power becomes secondary when technique rules the ring, and with Anthony Joshua guiding him, that skill is sharpened even more. Facing Teofimo Lopez, Shakur's ability to fight at the highest level, move flawlessly, and control every exchange will be decisive. Like Pernell Whitaker, he can neutralize larger opponents without needing knockout power, making him a top strategist and a very tough target for anyone relying on pure strength.
But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevens.
What is it about him? Because I know he have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. Shakur is trying to do the same thing.
Shakur Stevenson's elite boxing IQ makes him incredibly dangerous, especially with Anthony Joshua in camp fine-tuning every detail. He reads opponents, predicts their moves, and performs perfectly under pressure. Teofimo Lopez will struggle to create openings against a fighter who calculates every punch and adjusts instantly. With speed, intelligence, and precision sharpened in training, Shakur is not just ready for a fight, he's ready to impose his will and dictate the pace from the first bell. Incredible.
Incredible fighter, and Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ and Shakur coming out with it's gonna be a good fight. I like to see it.
Shakur Stevenson's growth in camp with Anthony Joshua is turning him into a complete fighter. Daily sessions with a former heavyweight champion sharpen every part of his game, from defensive timing to counterpunching and strategic movement. The emphasis on high-level sparring means Shakur adapts to different styles, getting ready for Teofimo Lopez's speed and aggression. This isn't casual preparation, it's an elite grind that builds stamina, sharp reflexes, and fight IQ. By the time Shakur steps into the ring, he'll be polished, confident, and fully equipped to neutralize Lopez's best shots and control the pace.
In camp, living in camp, training with him day in, day out. And it made a big difference in the fight. So I think he knows that the way that he's going to improve is time in the gym and also the quality.
Teofimo Lopez's lapses in focus and predictability will be exploited by Shakur Stevenson. Anthony Joshua's training is sharpening Shakur's ability to read opponents, punish errors, and keep up constant skill-based pressure. This fight will be decided by precision, timing, and intelligence, not brute strength. Lopez's dependence on aggression and rushing will backfire against a disciplined, fully prepared Shakur, who controls distance, slows the pace, and patiently picks apart openings. By turning Lopez's habits against him, Shakur's mix of skill, ring IQ, and elite preparation gives him a clear edge.
Like he has like a little mental lapses every once in a while. Look at the Kambosos fight. Like, that's a fight that people would never expect Kambosos to win. And he won a grueling match against him as well. So I just, I don't know. I don't think he can get it done against Shakur when it comes to like, because it's gonna be just a skill match. I don't think he's gonna try to rough.
Critics may question Shakur Stevenson's world-class status, but Anthony Joshua training him pushes his game into elite territory. Skills sharpened under a former champion, combined with natural intelligence, movement, and timing, make him a nightmare matchup for Teofimo Lopez. Technique, precision, and patience outweigh raw power, and Shakur excels in strategic battles. Doubters overlook the depth of his preparation, the refinement of his counters, and the adaptability he brings to the ring. When skill meets discipline, Shakur becomes far more dangerous than Lopez expects.
I don't think he's world class. He's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't look at boxing probably the way you do or most sort of fans do. I look at
Shakur Stevenson's ability to slow the fight down to his pace is key against Teofimo Lopez. Anthony Joshua's influence ensures Shakur uses angles, distance, and rhythm to full effect. Teofimo's athleticism and awkward style will be neutralized by Shakur's patience and timing. Being able to control exchanges, frustrate Lopez, and find openings round after round gives Shakur a tactical edge. His intelligence and adaptability make him far more dangerous than athleticism alone, and Joshua's training ensures every punch and step is calculated for maximum impact.
Teofimo, he's funny, he's got character, but he's a great fighter, he's very athletic, he comes from awkward angles, and I do like his style, but I study boxing, I watch boxing, and I do like Shakur's style. The way he breaks his opponents down, he slows it down to his pace, he's got good distance. If you gotta pick someone, I'm going Shakur. But
Shakur Stevenson blends defensive mastery with the ability to land devastating shots. Anthony Joshua's camp sharpens both elements even more, making him unpredictable and dangerous. Against Teofimo Lopez, Shakur's ring IQ lets him anticipate attacks, exploit openings, and adjust his strategy mid-fight. Skill, defense, and power come together smoothly, giving him control of tempo and distance. With Joshua's guidance, Shakur isn't just ready for Lopez's aggression, he can also turn the fight at any moment, making him a complete elite-level fighter.
I think I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terence and those kind of guys, you know. I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite...
Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez is shaping up to be a true showcase of skill and strategy, and Anthony Joshua's involvement only increases Shakur's advantage. This fight isn't about brute force, it's about precision, timing, and intelligence, qualities Joshua is refining in Stevenson every day. Shakur's ability to read opponents, control tempo, and exploit openings makes him a nightmare for aggressive fighters like Lopez. While Lopez depends on power and unpredictability, Shakur brings elite boxing IQ, top-level conditioning, and strategic mastery to dictate the exchanges. Every punch, step, and feint has a purpose, and with Joshua's guidance, Shakur is learning to absorb pressure while punishing mistakes efficiently. This is a chess match in the ring, and Stevenson's patience, adaptability, and elite skill set make him the more complete and dangerous fighter for January 31st.
I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I can see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete.
Shakur Stevenson is entering this fight with a level of focus, experience, and preparation that Teofimo Lopez simply can't match. Lopez may have familiarity from knowing the opponent, but Anthony Joshua training Stevenson takes that knowledge to an elite professional level. Shakur's discipline, timing, and strategic boxing IQ allow him to neutralize Lopez's familiarity and aggression. Camp preparation, world-class sparring, and the sharpening of angles, counters, and movement ensure Stevenson will dominate the exchanges. Teofimo may know the history, but he hasn't faced a fighter this well-drilled, mentally sharp, and tactically prepared. January 31st will test Lopez's power, patience, and decision-making against a Shakur Stevenson who is smarter, faster, and guided by one of the greatest heavyweights ever.
You know these dudes very well.
Shakur had talked about this shit before it was actually official, and I'm like, Core, you know this nigga can fight, right? Core like, nah, bro, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, we all excited about the fight, bro. Like, we all know it's at stake. Like, we've been knowing Teofimo since we was 12 or 13 years old in amateurs, bro. Like, we all been winning nationals together. Now we're pro having to fight each other, so.
Shakur Stevenson is positioned to make history under Anthony Joshua's mentorship, and this fight is more than just a test, it's a potential legacy-defining moment. Teofimo Lopez has had success, but Stevenson's skill, intelligence, and preparation elevate him to a different level. The difference comes down to discipline, tactical execution, and ring awareness. While Lopez leans on athleticism and past accomplishments, Stevenson brings elite strategy, timing, and adaptability. January 31st will show which approach prevails, raw talent or meticulously honed skill. If Stevenson executes Joshua's blueprint, he could shock the world, proving that preparation, intelligence, and composure outweigh pure aggression. This isn't just a fight, it's the beginning of a historic career for Stevenson.
He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw a straight left to the box.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
It's a work of art. Sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to do whatever he wanted in the ring.
January 31st is more than a fight. It's a battle for legacy and a test of skill against raw aggression. Shakur Stevenson stepping into the ring after training with Anthony Joshua is sharper, faster, and more prepared than ever. Teofimo Lopez may have power and past victories, but Shakur's intelligence, timing, and control make him the superior fighter, both mentally and physically. If Stevenson executes his plan, he could shock the world, dominate the rounds, and prove that preparation and skill always beat recklessness. Who wants it more? Who is truly ready? The answer will be revealed in the ring. Make sure to watch and join the conversation in the comments. Predict the outcome and witness history.